Years, the ethanol industry had been a reliable consumer of corn and created the price foundation for that commodity.
But that is no longer the case. WCIA 3's ag reporter Stu Ellis has more in this morning's report from the farm.
As head of the Renewable Fuels Association, Jeff Cooper closely watches federal policy that mandates how much ethanol is needed for the U.S. motor fuel supply.
Well, 2019 has been probably the most frustrating and head-scratching year that we've had in the industry, but maybe ever, because it has been one step forward, two steps back on the policy front. It seems like you don't know from one day to the next where EPA is going to come down on implementation of the renewable fuel standard. We've got trade issues that can, we hear one day we're close to some sort of resolution, then we hear the next day, oh, this is going to get kicked into next year. So there's just been a tremendous amount of uncertainty and confusion, and that's hard to operate a business and succeed as an industry in that kind of environment.
And Cooper says the EPA has been adverse to the ethanol industry by being overly friendly to the petroleum industry.
Well, yeah, under this administration, we've seen the number of exemptions given to small refineries skyrocket. We used to see 6 or 7 exemptions granted per year. We've seen 85 exemptions granted by this administration, and what that's done is it has effectively lowered the requirement to blend ethanol and other biofuels. It's let refineries off the hook. It's let them out of that legal obligation to blend. And it's been because the administrator of EPA, both the current administrator, Andrew Wheeler, and the previous administrator, Scott Pruitt, are sympathetic to the refining industry. And the refiners know that. And they found a loophole to undermine the renewable fuel standard. It's had a real impact on our industry.
That's our report from the farm. I'm Stu Ellis with WCIA 3, your local news leader.